Hey, what's going on, my YouTube family? What's up, man? It's your boy Eddie Toby, aka QuietStorm. And as you can see, this is not a wave video. I totally have did a whole different hairstyle, and so this is what this video is gonna be about. All right, it's gonna be basically my announcement that I'm retiring from waving. You know what I'm saying? It's been a great journey. Uh, I've had a lot of fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Now my life is going in a different direction as far as hair goes. And so basically, if you want to learn about waves and what I did to have dope waves, you can always look at my older videos and older content. But I'm simply making this video to let everybody know that, I'm retiring from waving. And it just currently with what I'm doing and the job field that I'm in, it's hard to just keep up with all of the maintenance and to simply just for lack of better words, it's just very hard for me right now to maintain my pattern of waves. You know what I'm saying? Again, as a firefighter, we wear what's called a mask that goes over our head and our face. So when we go into a fire or go into different things of that nature, it protects us from inhaling those dangerous toxins or smoke, whatever. And basically, you have to have a very, very tight seal around your face. That way you don't engage in breathing any of those dangerous fumes or smoke that can ultimately later on in life develop lung cancer and kill you. And so what I noticed was, and here's why I decided to make this life-changing decision with my hair, because what I started to notice was when I had my every morning, even when I was wolfing, I wear a do-rag and compression cap to lay down my hair, and it'd be laid down fine. Then I go to the trainer, school, whatever, and we have this physical objectives that we got to do each and every day. And it's here in Texas, so it's like 100 degrees. Yesterday it was like 108, like desert heat. You know what I'm saying? And I've been deployed before, so I'm accustomed to working in that 120 degree, 140 degree temp. That's over in the Middle East, so that's nothing. So this heat is nothing compared to what I've been through already. See what I'm saying? And so that being said, so my hair was always messy, and by the time we came down to lunchtime, my hair was always messy. So I would go to my room where I'm at now, brush my hair, style it, put a little oil and moisturize it, because I did a video about how do you maintain your wolf in the summertime. If you guys watch that video, you see what products you should use the best. Well, at least that way it will help you to not have all that extra grease and pomade, which you really shouldn't use unless it's a very, very light amount or it's a light pomade to maintain their hair. But then so I'll do all that, and I'll wear my do-rag, chill for about an hour, take my do-rag off, my hair is laid down, my waves are glistening and shining. So that was cool, but it was over a span of time that I began to notice that my hairline was like thinning, and as I said before in my older videos, I've had problems with my right side of my hair or my head. I have thin temple hair, my temple region was always thin. And so, I'm not gonna tell you guys how old I am, but what I will say is this: as you get older, sometimes, man, this is why you gotta have a great barber, or you gotta know how to cut your own hair. That way, you know where to keep your line at. You know what I'm saying? And again, just it began to recede somewhat, but not like a bad, receding the hairline. It was thinning. And so, one of the many things I've learned from talking with elite wavers like Country Kane, Adrian Griffin, or even my brother, King Baldy, or Charles Austin, my man Jay Lou, and so many other people that I can't even think of right now. Simply, it's you have to be very, very delicate and sensitive with those areas. And why I'm saying is because if you have a barber who doesn't know what he or she's doing, they're going to push your line back. They're going to kill that hair. And what happens is, if you cut that over that area of your scalp or anything detrimental to that hair follicle, is going to die. It's just not going to come back. You see what I'm saying? That's why sometimes you see people who get man wigs nowadays, which that just kind of became like a popular trend. You see people get man wigs now. You see people who get, enhancers, which I have no problem with enhancers. I think enhancers are a great thing. It just when you overdo it, then it takes away from your haircut. If that makes sense. And so, again, just going back to what I was originally saying, that process began to happen with my hair. Like, okay, you know what? I'm looking in the mirror, I'm brushing my hair, and it's like, man, my hair is thinning over here. What's going on? You see what I'm saying? And so, try to give you guys a better look at my hair right now. So I just got a cut yesterday, which I love it, by the way. It's pretty low, but once I, put a little more oils and with anything, in time, it's going to really get high, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be that length that I want it to be. So it's just a starting length. It's enough for me to comb out and curl, sponge curl, whatever. So as you can see, I still have, a decent hairline. You know what I mean? I'm able to, line it up, and it looks really, really good, And so, therefore, with that being said, I just decided, you know what? Because this is why when waivers say study your hair. So over the span of the past, because I've been waving since like 2012, 2013, of course throughout life, on and off. But I can definitely say for the most part is that whenever I did my hair, I take a break. When I took breaks from waving, I noticed when I do my hair like this, it's no do-rags. I don't sleep with any do-rags with this hairstyle. I can just put oils in my hair, good oils like coconut oil, whatever oil you can think of. Any oil that's going to thicken your hair. Oh, thank you, Lord. Like wild hair growth oil. During this time when I had this pattern, this hairstyle a few years back, all I used was the wild hair growth oil. You can go to your Chinese beauty shops, in the hood, and they have it there. It comes with 2 bottles. It's a white bottle with the red top, green labeling on it, and it has a yellow bottle that has black letters and a little red in there. It's a yellow bottle, and it comes in a package. Get both for like $8. So everybody who's buying all this, outside the market stuff for like $40 for 2 basic products, is just retarded. I'm just being honest. I don't care who feels any type of way about that. It's stupid. When you can get 30 ingredients, active ingredients, for like $10, and people put 3 or 4 ingredients, and they want to slap $80 on there just because of the love. Like, man, miss me with all that. So anyway, with that being said, I did that in my hair for a while, and boom, my edges came back, stronger. My hairline was, creeping back up, and there's legit testimonies online in which you can see people who want to do more of a natural hairstyle like this, or with locks or dreads or whatever. And especially with dreads, when you have your hair pulled back so much, you begin to like break your edges out, and you begin to have thinning areas or thinning temples because your hair is being so constantly pulled back. Same thing with braids. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes people look like they got like a big forehead, but it's because their hair is being tensioned backward. And this is why I'm also so glad that I'm able to not wear do-rags, because it's gonna allow I can get more in-depth scalp massages, and which is another thing, put a little oil. Shout out to King Baldy for this tip that he gave me a few days ago. Put a little, tea tree oil or whatever oil that you fancy a lot on the tips of your hands, and just do like this. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the areas where it's really thin at. So I've been doing this a lot. I've been in class, listen to a lecture, and I randomly just start, like, as I'm highlighting the material, I just begin to do this with my scalp. And what this does is it allows the blood to circulate to create hair production. Now, the thing is, when you brush your hair, because some people are probably like, well, why didn't you just brush your hair? Yes, I could brush my hair. But the thing is, if you're wolfing, you got to use a harder brush. And from experiment with my hair, harder brushes was what probably gave me thin temples to begin with. Because I would notice I'm brushing my hair, which, of course, you can kind of like, levy up the pressure or whatnot, the pressure that you apply your brush. Any OG waver knows that the Diane 8159 brush was a beast. It was super hard. If you're a kinky coily hair person, it'll be fine. I mean, even it's harder for their type of hair, but I'm a medium texture waver. You can see by the way that my curls are. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that was like too much pressure. And so since I'm not as young as I used to be, it went from basically being able to use that brush, not being able to use that brush at all, you know, and just using like a reinforced boar bristle brush, which is like, it has a pull of a hard brush, but it's not gonna like kill your scalp, because when you use a hard brush, you know, I'll be brushing my hair, my scalp will be turning red, and that's the last thing that you want to do, is to hurt your scalp, because you're hurting your hair production process. You just want to do just enough, as I said in the older videos and streams, where you want to brush your hair to stimulate your scalp to get that blood flow going to your head, you know, and therefore it's going to produce that hair that you want, you know. Because tell you something, man, as a man, you know, your hairline may be good now, but as you get older and, you know, you start receding or thinning, it can hurt your confidence like crazy. So me, I'd rather be humble enough to say, okay, you know what, am I willing to give up dope waves for a high top curly fade and still keep my whole line and whatever? Like, yeah, I'm willing to make that price. You know what I'm saying? Or would I just rather be prideful and keep brushing my hair and keep putting all these rags on, and I'm doing firefighting, whereas my scalp is constantly under tension and hairline recedes even more, temples are just gone and no edges. Like, dang, yeah, he got dope waves, but he got no edges, bro. What's up with that? Nah, I'm good. And so, in closing, because I'm not really trying to make this a long video, I just want to give you guys, my audience, an announcement. So now, you know, I'm going to speak more about hair health, okay, for my YouTube channel and my content. I'm going to focus on improving natural hair health. I've been talking with a few hairstylists here and there. I got a lot of good videos that I want to do up ahead as far as natural hair health and some home remedies that really work pretty well. And I'm going to have my own tips and tricks. Just like I did with the wave videos, I'm going to have the same thing for my hair process. So I'm going to invite you all to stage 1, level 1 journey for my curly hot top fade. You know what I'm saying? So, again, that's fairly about it for this video. Like I said, I just wanted to come clear, make an announcement. I know it's been a couple weeks since I made my last wave video, and I'm just saying that I'm still QuietStorm. I'm still a waver at heart. At the end of the day, the knowledge is still there. It's here in my heart. You know, I just feel like at this point in time in my life, I need to do something that's going to allow me to basically, you know, keep my hair, you know, and have an edge up line and just look good, you know what I'm saying, even in older age. You know, so I'm not that old, but, you know, I'm saying as I'm getting older, I'd rather have my hairline and, you know, good hair, whatever, than just have nothing, because I done tore my scalp up over the years of just trying to brush and wave and constantly cut my hair, like, because waves is a lot of maintenance. It truly is. You know what I'm saying? And you really have to be disciplined. But, I mean, that's just my 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? You can take it or leave it. But thank you guys for always watching. You know, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. Walk with me as I embark on this new journey. All right. And catch you guys in the next video. Peace and God bless.